Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. This is really loud for me. Hold on. I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'll just deal with it. It's so loud in my ears. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays around. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Whitney. This is so loud for me. Hold on. I got to change the volume. Something weird's happening. Sorry I'm on late. Last day before we're getting ready. Hope you guys are doing well. Hold on. Let me switch. Okay. Got the blue heart. We've got the geode going on. So there's a little bit of orange in here. Hi, AJ. How are you? How are you doing? I know. It's crazy. And this, you might notice, has a little bit of orange in it. Can you see there's just a little bit of orange? And so, in keeping with that, I have a little bit of orange going on right here. See? Oh, there's no way. I would have loved that, but there's no way, you know, because we actually, when we go on a trailer trip on Mondays, it's an all weekend event to pack for that because we prepare food and it's crazy. Whitney's like, what? What are you showing me? All right, guys, I'm going to open up Twitch. So glad to have you. Always just, again, it never ceases to amaze me how awesome it is that we have this little circle from across the sea. What's up with that? Speaking of sea, I've been practicing TLC, getting a lot more comfortable with it. I don't practice it quite enough, though, to get to where each time I feel like I'm starting over a little bit. I'm like 2 steps forward, 1 step back because I wait too long to practice the next time. So I'm not ready to do it yet, but all right, let me open Twitch. Just I don't want to miss good emotes. No good. By the way, guys, oh, you know what? I should tell Patrick to come on because it's our anniversary. It's our 26th anniversary today. We're going to go out to lunch in a moment after this. And thanks, Whitney. Thank you. Easy Hotel. It's a basic hotel. It's called the Easy Hotel. You've said that. You know what? I think I remember you saying that before. And again, can you message that to me, Daniel, the name of that hotel? Because it's just silly for me to take pictures because I know I'm not going to find that picture later. I'm having second thoughts right now about maybe doing an RV. Thank you. He's not on. I think I'm going to call him. He's working, right? But he works at home. I don't think he's on a call right now. I'm going to call him right now and see if he wants to join for You Always Knew. Hey, I'm going to sing You Always Knew. I'll wait. I figured you might be busy. So I'll wait. I would do it before I'm trying to end by 12:30. So I'm getting a lot of happy anniversaries. Hi, Trevor. So yeah, you've got 45 minutes. Well, 30 minutes maybe. Just, yeah, message me or call me when you're, or just jump on and then I'll sing it. Okay, bye. He's at the store getting things like a card, I think. Thanks, guys. 26 years. 26 years married. 29 years since we met. Not crazy. Almost 30 years. What? Thanks. Yeah. Wow, Trevor, that's an accomplishment. I remember when my grandparents had their 50th. What? The thing is, they were not the happiest couple. But they had made it. 50th, right? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's crazy. They were not the happiest couple, but back in the day, there was no question about sticking it through, regardless of what kind of hell you were going through. Us, no. Them, maybe. Us, no. You have not heard the story? Well, we will save it. You must have heard the story of how we met, Trevor. I'm sure you've heard it. If you start hearing it, thanks, Ruthie. Happy Friday and happy anniversary. Thank you. I'll just say this. I met him selling environmental group memberships, going door to door. Does that ring a bell? What I just said, Trevor? Because I know okay. I'm going to say the story for when he hops on. It's an annual tradition. It seems like there's always somebody who hasn't heard it. I know. Patrick's going to be a while. He's at the store. He's going to come at the last 15 minutes. Yay, Ruthie. I'm so glad too, because it's my last time. You guys rock. All right, let me text Keegan and see if he wants to join, just since it's the last time, for a week. Oops. Oh, I'm being called. I'm gonna let that go. I actually think that might be, maybe it's not important. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm not gonna answer it. Last stream for a week. You're being summoned. I tease him how popular he is, more popular than me on my stream. All right. Yes, we'll let him off, but Keegan, no. We're not going to let Keegan off. No. All right, guys. So let's think about... So as happy as I am right now, I have had to do some letting go of some things. Have you guys ever seen yellow tape, I'm sure, around danger zones? It'll say like caution tape. Today, I like to use that as a metaphor, first of all, for, come on, Keegan, for things that either I'm uncertain about, I'm not sure how they're going to turn out. Maybe part of me is tempted to get worried about them. Maybe I'm overwhelmed by how much I have to do and I'm not sure how I'm going to fit them in, stuff like that. And I call them yes. Oh, that's great, Whitney. So I created a list for today because I had so many and I realized, wow, I'm trying to be mindful. Being mindful is not just being swept up in your worries, but going, oh, right now my brain is tempting me to worry about all of these things. And sometimes writing a list can help you be mindful about how you're going to choose to approach these things mentally. So my list is called current yellow tape items. The Europe trip lodging, because I'm starting to not quite lose sleep, but I'm concerned about getting lodgings in time. And I'm concerned that we're not going to have AC and I'm going to get migraines the whole time, which is making me personally think about RVs again. Some very concerning news I got from the city yesterday related to another activism project that I had put on hold while the other one was happening, and now I'm wondering if it's too late. The contractors. Hey, Keegan! And I kind of gave you a preview of that. I didn't give them details, just things are not quite the way I would like them to be going. And then our presidential race here in the United States. We just had a debate last night that some of us are kind of a little bit concerned about. Determined to remain calm, though. So those are those are items on my current yellow caution tape list. I encourage anyone who has ever worries about anything. I'm realizing my fingernails are so long. that I should trim them, but my fingernail clipper is nowhere to be found. Somebody stole it. Oh well. Are you? The TikTok song, sure. Since it's been, you know what, maybe we should do that right off. But I really want to do When I Gotta Let Go, starting with awareness, because I'm needing to let go of some things. And it sounds like you are too, Whitney. So got that. Of course, you always knew once my guy comes on. Yeah. I'd love to do Redwood Rising. I'm sure you would like that, maybe Ruthie. My piano may or may not be good enough for it. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. Let's do When I Gotta Let Go. Because it's kind of it's funny because I'm feeling so much better today because I've already started to let go. And so I'm feeling actually a lot better than when I thought originally about singing this song. I was feeling a little more, I guess, having a harder time letting go. So I've already started on the process, so that's good. Yeah, I'm trying to play with like super long fingernails because I cannot find my fingernail. Come on, fingernail clipper. Poop. No, turn up. All right. Don't let go of a hug though, right? You were so young, but stung. I was young too, had no way to protect you. Just had to stand nearby and hear you cry. Feel your pain again and again. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need a thirst to grow, to lend a hand. Really, Whitney? Never hit myself, I still have scars. Fear to be safe, I better do things perfectly, including taking care of you and all of the suffering too. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I run on. Oh no. 'Cause it's like, gotta let go. You distracted me, Keegan. 'Cause I done all that I can, and I need others to grow. Talent a hand. I know compassion helps us all. It's my limits I need to recall. I often ask too much of myself, when the truth is I need help. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I've done all that I can, and I need others to grow. Talent a hand. There is so much pain in this world, and so much I think we can do to fix it. I believe big changes are the key. myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can. And I need others to grow. Thailand ahead. Thanks, Whitney. Accepting limits, it can cause pain. It hurts to know when I can't do anything. Big changes are the key, but I can make them myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow. Thailand ahead. Guys, I can hardly play it all right now because my fingernails are so hot. When I gotta let go. When I gotta let go. When I gotta let go. Oh, oh, oh. Yes, Daniel, that's a great question. Message me that question, would you? Because I want to answer that question about the boat trip. I have to get fingernail clippers. Hold on, guys. I think there might be a pair right over here, and I have to try because I can hardly play. Oh, okay, I found a pair. I found a pair of fingernail clippers, everybody. Thanks for all the nice emotes, you guys. So, what did you say, Keegan? Well, I guess you can't tell me. I have legs. Could you see my legs? That's so funny. Tiffany has legs. I know. I was thinking about how crazy it is that Keegan is in the other room and you guys never see him. He's literally on the other side of that door. God, my fingernails are so long. I have no idea how I've let them get this long and still been able to play. Oh, yeah, we get used to this artificial universe of just my torso by a door, a couple doors. Oh, that's so funny. So you should just say LMAO, right? Or did they not let that through? Did they not let the abbreviation come through? Thanks, Trevor. Sweet of you to ask. I'm remarkably well, considering that I was mentioning I had so many things that I was starting to stress about that I created a list. Current yellow caution tape items. I.e., don't just start freaking out about them. Think about, yes, Trevor. Think about accepting and so here's one of my mantras that I do in my meditation in the morning. Whoa. When you have something like that, you either, relief is always in the details. And if it's not, like when you sit and you actually focus on it, you're like, oh, okay, it's all right. If it's not, it's either something I would benefit from accepting and letting go of entirely, just poof, I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm letting it go, whatever consequences come, what may. Or something I want to recalibrate with respect to like how I'm handling it, time, place, manner. It's a metaphor. It's items, there are items that go on that list are items that I don't always need to make one. Like sometimes it's enough to just recognize, ooh, yellow caution tape item. It's an item that I'm either uncertain about. I'm uncertain about how to handle it. I am not sure if it's going to happen at all. I'm concerned about the outcome. All of these items are or I'm overwhelmed, how am I even going to get it done? Items that I could easily get my reptilian brain triggered about. And so it helps me in trying to be mindful and not just race off into, get caught up in total worry that I didn't intend to engage in. It helps me to be mindful about them. And one way to be mindful about anything is to write it down, because it's like, oh, it's over there. It's not me. It's not inevitable that I worry about it. It's not like it's controlling me. It's this thing over there that I can think about how I want to react to. So that's my yellow caution tape list. Like I said, I don't always need that list, but considering that I had so many items this morning that I wrote a list like that, which is very rare, tells you. And so I'm doing remarkably well. I think partly because I went through them and I just thought, well, that one I can let go of entirely. Our presidential situation right now, I'm pretty much letting go of entirely. There are people that are far higher up the ladder in figuring out what to do. I'm letting other people handle that. I'm referring to the debate last night, Trevor. I'm not sure if you saw that. Anyway, so we did, what did we just do when it got like, I don't know what we're going to make it through much here, guys. This is so many things. It's always the last day. It's always crowded. But anyway, I appreciate you listening and humoring you for that song. I really needed that. Whitney, I hope that helped you too, because you said you need to focus on letting go also. So you asked for TikTok. Let's just do TikTok now. Daniel, if you're with us, let's do TikTok. TikTok. Click of a button. And I realized I didn't ask you guys, how is everyone doing? Is anyone in crisis? Is anyone like, Whitney, how's your state of the brain? I've had some challenging news actually with that. That should have gone on my caution list. I forgot. I have one more thing that's supposed to go on here. You ready? Scalp pain. Because I realized, even when I don't feel like I have a headache, if I touch certain spots on my scalp, they're sore almost to the point of fainting. And I think it's because of my scoliosis. And I think that constant thing, if I add anything more to it, any more stress, any more tension, any perfume, whatever, it tips me into a migraine. That's my current theory. Your brain is busy. I hope not in a bad way. Daniel, we're going to Sonoma County. We're going to stay at the ocean, at the seaside. We are staying at the ocean in Bodega Bay, which is about half an hour from my mom. And we're there to do 4th of July, which is Independence Day here, celebrating independence from your country. So strange. And celebrating my mom's birthday. Independence Day is on July 4th and her birthday is on July 5th. So, and hanging on the beach. So it's something we do every year. So I'm so grateful for that. So let's do what did I say I'm doing and why did it not come up? TikTok. TikTok. Do you guys have any? I know you don't obviously celebrate Independence Day there in England. But Trevor, do you have any plans? Ruthie? What looks pretty? What looks pretty, Whitney? What looks so pretty? What looks so pretty? Did I? God, I hope I'm not totally losing my memory. Okay, let's see. I really hope not. Okay. Sonoma County. Oh, you're looking online? Yes, Sonoma. Yes, Sonoma County. It's very pretty. I have to believe parts of it, the coast there probably look like the English coast a bit, because or the Irish coast. It's very cold, rocky, not super manicured beaches. We can try that, Ruthie. Let's try it. I haven't done it in a while, and my keyboard has been acting up, but right now, it seems to be okay. What? Mac OS Sonoma? Huh? Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, or you'll never know. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, pull me near. All that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how, before it's time to take your bow. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Thanks for the clocks, guys. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your time it is now. I'll show you how. Do what you can. I'll lend you a hand. Come up here. Yeah, no, you in it so clear. You can do it now. I'll show you how. We can make a plan. Just give me your hand. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. I'll bet it was. Tick tock, before yours stops. You're welcome, Daniel. You know, I hesitate to say, Daniel, I was realizing you're planning better than I am. You're asking the right question. How much is the boat trip that we've talked on? It's like, I haven't even looked it up yet. Oh gosh, yeah, that's why Europe trip is on my yellow caution tape list. Yeah, so Trevor, hats off to you there. I could see right off that it's not the default order. You did an every half hour approach. Oh, that must have taken forever because I know how they do it. And I bet that took a lot of work. You should copy it. No, you can't. It would be cool if you could save that somewhere so you could just copy and paste the whole thing, but you probably can't. Well, maybe you could actually. Wait, no, you could. If those are iOS emotes, you could copy and paste that somewhere so you could just paste it in. You ran like clockwork. Oh my God, Keegan. Oh, that's great. It was very time consuming, but I will say it ran like clockwork. You had to click them all. Yes, good clicking. Very good clicking. Very good focus too. I mean, I'm not going to go through and make sure everyone's correct, but I'm sure they are, or close enough. Clickety, clickety, clicky, clicky. How did my Twitch, I don't understand, because I had Twitch open before, and now it's closed. Yay, animated claps. No, I don't want to turn the power off. I don't want an SOS call. Okay. get to come on often. There's my husband, Patrick Clark. Okay, now I can tell the story. Apparently, not everyone's heard the story, Patrick. So we'll tell the story, and then we'll do the song. And I promise, gosh, I realized I should have done Redwood Rising first. Oh well, we'll see if we have time for any other songs after this. Okay, so the story. Thanks, Whitney. So Patrick, meet Whitney. Whitney is one of the ones we're going to meet when we go to England. And also Daniel's on here. He's going to be, well, Trevor's on here, Ruthie's on here, other people are on, but in terms of England people, Whitney and Daniel. So I won't go into insane depth, but I was going door to door. It was my summer job, my last job before law school. I was going door to door. It was toward the end of the summer, I think, too. And I was in charge of a group of folks, and I was working for what's called PIRG, the Public Interest Research Group, and we were selling memberships to an environmental organization called the Sierra Club. And so I was going door to door. I was almost done for the day, and I was going to have to go pick up everybody, all my crew, and I was toward the end, and I was like, should I do one more door? And I looked at this house, and I'm like, I guess I'll do one more door. So you know where this is going. So it was Patrick's door. And I rang the doorbell, and he answered, and he was super cute, first off. And he was like leaning on the door jamb, just looking at me super flirtatiously, like right off the bat. And I launched into my the Sierra Club, the nation's oldest and largest environmental organization. I remember that piece of it. I don't remember anything else. Have you heard the story, Whitney? I can't believe maybe none of you guys have. I know I've told it on here, but anyway. So, you know, that was sort of what's going on. But, you know, I made it through, and he said, come on in, I'll write you a check. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm not supposed to go in. But I looked, and I see there's this woman sitting on the couch right there. And I go in, I'm like, okay, this is weird, because these people are probably partners, and he's just overtly flirtatious. Anyway, so I sit on the couch, on the opposite couch. She's on a chair, and he goes into the other room to get a check, and I'm like, oh, your room, your decorations are so cute. And she said, yeah, we spent a lot of time decorating. And I'm thinking, okay, it's confirmed. They are a couple. And why was he so flirtatious? And he sits there and writes a check, and he's like looking at my legs. And it was summer. I had shorts on. He was sitting there, and he told me later that's what he was doing. Writing the check, and I'm like, this is just what is happening. So anyway, he finally I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. I left. I mean, I didn't leave in the middle, but like, you know, I left. I got the check, and you know, I feel like it was at least 10, if not 20 minutes later. I had collected everybody. I was in the midst of collecting everybody. We were on a different block, and he drives up, and he hands out he shows me his business card, or he gives me his business card, and on the back it says, call me, I'll buy you dinner. And I took the card, and I said, who's that woman? And he goes, that's my mom. He was all embarrassed. He was staying there. You know, I'm personally in favor of extended family living, and it's normal throughout the world and history. But, you know, he felt embarrassed because he just wanted to be living out on his own, and he basically was like all sheepish, and he was like, yeah, I you know, and it turns out he was staying there in between before he moved to a different job. He had just gotten out of college anyway. So, but it doesn't end there. So I was dating somebody else at the time who had paid for tickets for me to fly to a city to stay with him. And I hadn't been dating him that long. He was actually a manager within the organization. I met at a retreat or something. Anyway, so so I felt bad, but I also was intrigued with this guy. So we made a date. We made one date, and we went out to dinner. And at the dinner, I said, I just kind of got to know him, and I said, I am dating somebody else. I'm actually going to this. It's just totally a plot, a little movie, mini movie. And so I went to work. And we had a great date. The hug was like, there is something here, but I just was like, what am I going to do? And I was also moving away. I was also about to move 2 hours away to law school. So anyway, fast forward a number of months. No. Fast forward to the next day. He calls me at work and he says, I have an idea. What if I pay the guy refund his money for the tickets that he bought to have you come see him? I am not kidding you. There is a verse about this in the song. Then I was like, no, I can't. Can you imagine? So we went our separate ways, and months later, I wish he was here to tell this part. He found my phone number in a drawer somewhere, called where I used to live, which was like a group place, like there was a lot of people there, and said, and the person who answered the phone was like, there's no Tiffany here, because I'd already moved out a while ago. But a friend of mine whose wife was in our wedding later, was walking by and heard the name Tiffany. Was like, oh, Tiffany, I have her number. So it's total serendipity that he ended up with my number, called me. I was no longer dating that other guy at that point, and he, I think, was living 8 hours away. Like, he started flying to like come see me, and we started dating on the weekends, and then it all, kept going from there. So with that said, here is this song with my freshly cut fingernails. You always knew. I wrote this on our 10th wedding anniversary. And now it has been 26 years as of today. Okay. Let's see. And this will sound familiar because it's basically the story in a song. I couldn't cover all of it. Patrick, are you there? You've been very silent. Are you there? You're there. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. Did you have anything to add to the story? Or vouch for it? I'm not making it up. It's all true. And your mom loved me after that because I thought that she was young enough to be his partner. No. I've gotten myself on the wrong strumming pattern. Each night as we fall asleep, our kids snuggle up to us tight. You're holding my hand, I love you all around, and sweet, sweet good nights. I'm always shocked every night inside. I gasp to think the love I feel, the family we made, it come to pass. All that I am, and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew. It was door to door, the Sierra Club, my summer job. You opened the door, smiled at me, a white marble Riga. True. I had another guy, law school coming, I was moving away. But when you asked me out, looked at me that way, yes, I had to say, all that I have, and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude, and you always knew, you always knew. Our first date ended, and with it came our first goodbye. But the hug we shared before you left, it did not tell a lie. I had told you my Santa Barbara guy had bought me tickets to fly, but he called me up at work to refund his money. Said you had to try. With all that I have, and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude, and you always knew, you always knew. Aww. Months went by, I left my other guy, found me, we started a flame, but I still didn't know the way you did that this would be the thing. I forgot that. You moved for work, but every Friday night you flew to me. You called me up, you cared for me, and you slowly helped me see. With all that I have, and all that I have, I honor you. Filled with awe and gratitude, and you always knew, you always knew. So true. Yesterday, the anniversary of our 10th year. Another blessed day, another blessed night, with you right here. You're my best friend, lover of my dreams, and you can't take of me, dear. And if I close my eyes, our handwritten vows, I can still hear. We said, with all that I have, and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude, you always knew, you always knew. You always knew. You always knew. You always knew. Yes, we did. Aww.
Yeah.
Ah!
Happy
There he
anniversary.
is. Aww. There he said. Oh, oh. Oh no. He's putting in the thing to prevent the jet airplane thing from happening. Oh my. Ah, right, Whitney? Ah, unbearable cuteness, unbearable sweetness. Ah. Oh. Dude, right? I did not plan any of this. You guys. What is that, Trevor? You saw him come in from the other room, Keegan. Thanks, Ruthie. Wow. Well, this was supposed to be a stream focused on saying goodbye for a week, but aw, that's sweet. Do you know what's funny though? The clip says credulous bovine wrench ritz mitts. What? Thanks, hon. We're about to go out to lunch. It's perfect. I thought we were going to not even be able to celebrate today because it's our last work day. It's just so crazy, so much going on. But this was even better. This was so great. That's so sweet, Trevor. Thank you for doing that. Trevor made a clip of it, hun. And Whitney said, I cannot handle the cuteness. Stop. Aw, thank you, Whitney. Thank you. Thank you, Trevor. You guys. So should we try to fit in Redwood Rising? Maybe we'll do Redwood Rising and then we'll do Train because, you know, it's there's not much time left. And that's a good goodbye song. But I'll be back. It's a good goodbye, but I'll be back song, and it's fun and lighthearted. So we did You Always Knew. I just have to take my notes. So yeah, now I'm not really in the mood for much else. I don't know, and there's not much time left. Probably should have done the Redwood Rising first, or not Redwood Rising. Yeah, and maybe the starting with awareness. But it's just hard. Thank you. Thanks, Trevor. Well, let's do Redwood Rising, and then we'll see. Let's see. All right, let me put on so this is going out to Ruthie. Thanks, guys, for all your support and listening to that long story. It's pretty awesome story. And the funny thing is, our first house we bought was right around the corner from that house. Isn't that just crazy? We live next to his mom. Okay, make sure I've got the lyrics up. All right. Okay. My brother was 4 and I was this is take 3. My brother was 4 and I was 8 when my mom moved us up north. Oh, so far away from all we'd known before. The place was cold and damp. Our dad now far away. Friends and family left behind, everything turned gray. Went out of the fog of Redwood Rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything'll be alright. It'll be alright, it'll be alright, telling me that everything'll be alright. No neighbor kids, no sidewalks, no best friend next door. Fell in the middle of nowhere, I needed so much more. No one-way cookies waiting at home, daycare, a latchkey, off and alone. Dressed like a boy, I didn't fit in. Had a hard time finding friends. Went out of the fog of Redwood Rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright, telling me that everything'll be alright. We had a 10-acre redwood forest all to ourselves, so my brother and I played in the woods every chance we could. The woody house, green island, a tree house and more. So many imaginary friend worlds, so much to explore. Went out of the fog of Redwood Rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. 'cause I got a family of my own. We live in the suburbs now, I never feel alone. But I meditate daily in our backyard where redwood trees they grow. And we go hiking every chance we get, the forest still feeds my soul. 'Cause out of the far redwood rising, offering a hug, a new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. Trevor, the knee is the elbow of the leg. Random thought for today. I should have said random thought for today. They did add random words to the clips, Trevor, you're saying, to explain that funny name. That's so funny. That's a good idea, because you run out of, otherwise it's probably a bunch of numbers, numbers and letters that make no sense. That's kind of funny. All right, guys. Ruthie, I hope you got to hear that. I know sometimes you... What? Oh no, Ruthie. I just did Redwood Rising. Oh no, you'll have to listen to the replay. Shoot. Well, I didn't mind doing it anyway, but still. Oh, it's a bummer. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Yes, you'll have to listen to the replay. Oh well, at least it's on the replay. All right, so it's 12:30. I'm tempted actually to squeeze in starting with awareness, and then, oh, Ruthie, you missed Patrick's appearance too. Aw, too bad. You have to watch the replay. You have to watch the replay. Promise me you'll watch the replay. No, you don't have to watch the replay, but you can. You can. All right, I want to do starting with awareness, then train, even though it's going to take us a little bit over, but I think, on our last day we can do that. But starting with awareness, wishing for us all a mindful, thoughtful, calm, collected week to come, where we are able to empathize with ourselves and others and take it one slow step at a time. Ooh, you know what? Actually, no worries. It's a good one for that. I'm not going to be able to stop quite on time. Does anybody have to run? It's okay if you do. I'm realizing, yeah, it's hard. No worries, Ruthie. I know you have a lot on your plate. Aw, that's sweet, Daniel. Oh, right. Yeah, Ruthie can see the, Ruthie, yeah, you can watch the link because Trevor, made a little clip of you made the clip of when Patrick came in, I'm guessing, right? I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. No, you know what? Sorry, guys. No worries, then starting with awareness. Bonus round, sorry, because it's kind of the no worries song almost gets me worried sometimes because it's like don't focus on a pig, don't worry is a little bit, but it's helpful to have the calming song after that. Gosh, why can't I find this song? So I hope you guys will humor me for this. And feel free, if anybody needs to go, that's okay. I totally understand. I'm going a little late here because last day. But I won't be that late because we're going out to lunch in a minute. So, but I said we were going to try to leave by 1, so I think we're good. We're good. Here we go. Yes, I will. That's sweet, Whitney. Yes, I will. No, we had planned to leave by 1, and really I don't have anything to do except leave. I already have a card for him and everything, so. Aw. Thanks, Ruthie. Yes, he came in here. So now you've seen him. way too loud. Sorry, guys. Ooh. I get that. I start to worry, fretfully hurry. Well, I'm gonna slow things down and focus within and all around and focus with self-empathy on what I think and feel and need on each thing I sense and do. On step one, then two, so no worries, no hurries, no worries for you or me. No worries, no worries, no worries. What will be, will be. Problem-solving time and planning a fine, if the rational kind, 'cause I want no worries on my mind, 'cause worries stop sleep and rational thought, so they're counterproductive more often than not. So please, no worries, no hurries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, no worries, guys, no worries. What will be, will be. The very best that I can do is when I calmly proceed, even make time for fun, walk, not run, and know whether completed, missed or repeated, all things in time, they're gonna pass far behind. So please, no worries, no hurries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, no, no worries. What will be, no, will be. What will be, will be. Ba-dum-bum-bum. That is why the presidential race is on my very short, really, in the scheme of things, current yellow caution tape items list. Literally, right there, presidential race. I like what Newsom said, Governor Newsom. He said, we have to have the president's back. And I do actually was so upset when I heard that he had a cold, because I'm totally out of it when I have a cold. And he already has trouble with articulation, even though he's a smart guy. Pop some age onto that, and it's, you know, or not. Like just the cold plus, you know, a kind of a history of a stutter. And, you know, yeah. And incredible stress, by the way, too. Yellow caution tape. You're already coming to terms with it. That's why I put it on my list. And guess what? It went on the bottom because it's the one I have the least control over. And I'm going to let it play out for a while because I have little to no influence on what happens next in terms of whether there's talk about replacing him, whatever, whether people just come back together, make a good explanation about the cold. I don't know. But I am going to let that go in terms of me somehow doing something about that. Yeah. No, he didn't win the election last night, Ruthie. The election is still coming up. Thank God. Yeah, no, I'd be crying. Sorry. I know we're not stuck about. Yeah, I would be. So my song "One Candle" was written the day after he won in 2016. I'm just being real. It was incredibly scary. Incredibly scary. Yes, yes, yes. Thank goodness. Yeah. I mean, I'm just being real. It's just, yeah. He does not meet my need for peace of mind. Let's say that. Trying to be NBC. So okay. So guys. Anyway, little politics tossed in there for fun, or not fun. I don't know. But okay. So we just did a bonus song, and we're gonna do. Let's do one more. What did I say we were gonna do? Oh, starting with awareness, and then train, and this will truly be it for a while. Sorry for the what the heck am I doing? What did I just do? No worries. Where is that? Where is it? There it is. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me a little longer. Feel free if you have to go. I understand. Just one more song. I need a calming song to carry me through the week. Starting with awareness, wishing for calmness, mindfulness, thoughtfulness. It's a pair with no worries. No worries is the peppy version in a way. And starting with awareness has some other pieces in it about empathizing with other people and so on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. All right, guys. We ready? We're ready for calmness and accepting what we cannot change. That's a piece of it. But starting with acceptance so we can calmly affect the things that are within our control, that are within our influence, sphere of influence. And by the way, I do think I have some influence on whether or not we end up with what president we end up with. I can do calls and things like that. It's slight influence. But what I don't want to get myself all fretful about is the idea that I can somehow influence how things are going in terms of who our candidate ends up being at the end of all this. All right, here we go. Or whether Trump wins. I can't control that. So here we go. Last major song, and then Train will take us out. Everybody, deep breath. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. Starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can bring out the best in me and me and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. Sweet Daniel, thank you. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can bring out the best in me and thee and we. It's not that I can't control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and it may be help us get another rut. Your path and curiosity guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring crisis of imagination, or he disagrees. So I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can defend me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without, and peace within. Peace without, and peace within. So healing and collaboration can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and live and All right, guys. Train. Yes, we're going to do train, Daniel. We are going to do train. Whitney, are you still with us? Thank you. Thanks, Whitney. I see you there. Thanks, Trevor. Well, I love the idea of unplugging the United States and plugging it back in. I don't want to wish anybody to pass away, though. Even Trump, because I want to, NBC, you know, it's interesting. NBC has the aspiration to empathize with it. Actually, the introduction to the book, Introducing Nonviolent Communication, it talks about how Holocaust survivors, it shares stories of Holocaust survivors empathizing with prison guards, their prison guards. And just thinking, wow, what a difficult interpersonal thing it must be to be doing this to other human beings, that kind of approach. Yes. It's hard. I get it. Oh, Whitney. Ooh, wow. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about who's running. I hope there's nobody from the far right or anything. I hope it's all going to be okay. Ooh. Yes, you watched the debate and you have many thoughts about it. I hope it goes your way. Thanks, Whitney. Yeah, it's painful. It's painful. And really, I don't know. I have a whole issue about how people are so quick to leap to the age being the explanation. This guy has had a known speech defect since he was a youngster, and also he had a cold. And it's like, we've already overlooked so many things. Now, all that said, when you're dealing with somebody you're really concerned about, you want, you're panicked to not have the ultimate response to everything that person says. So it's just the whole thing is just so painful and a little bit concerning. Yeah, I get it. Well, Keegan, I sure hope that's not true. Let's give it time, right? There's a lot that can happen. And I want to believe that most people in the right states, right? Because it's all a math game, how the electoral college works, that we can do. I'm not ready to hang in the towel. Like I'm gonna probably end up volunteering, even though I'm doing so many other political things election. I'm probably I always end up volunteering. It's very cathartic to do that. Okay, we're doing Train. Don't worry, guys. Last song. Thanks for hanging out with me for all this extra time, guys. I'm gonna miss you. I know, but well, yes, I did too. And I'm not going to make that mistake, and that's why I volunteer. I'm not going to assume he can't win. I'm not going to assume he can't win, but I'm also not going to assume that he will win inevitably, because then guess what? I won't try to stop. I won't volunteer. Or I won't even bother to vote. What's the point? You know what I mean? So that's all I mean. Like, we need to keep the hope enough alive to where we do what we can to influence the outcome, is what I'm thinking. Thanks, Ruthie. All right, let's take the train out. One last fun little song. I have 10 minutes. Oh, gosh, you're right. Until my thing. Oh, we'll get done in time. It's not a hard start. It's not a hard deadline. Thanks for the warning. Oh, we've gone way over, you guys. That's all right. It's special. Here we go. All aboard. Train, woo, woo, chugga, chugga, train, woo, woo, chugga, chugga. Snail trains. I see a train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid it won't come back. Train, woo, chugga, chugga, train, woo, chugga, chugga. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, train, wait for me. Train, chugga, chugga, train, chugga, chugga. It's a whole week it's going to take for this train to come back. It's a slow train. It's no use, it's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song. Train, woo, chugga, chugga, train, woo, chugga, chugga. Train, woo, chugga, chugga, train, woo, chugga, chugga. Thanks, guys, for all the awesome train emotes. Somehow my Twitch always ends up closed. I guess because I end up going on other things and then I forget to open it up again. Now it's like frozen. What the heck? What's happening? Whoa. That's interesting. Wow. I don't see any of the trains on or anything. I guess I just... Thank you. Thanks, Whitney. I think did you send me a message earlier and I missed anyway? Thanks, guys, so much. You're the best. What can I say? You're just awesome. And all the trains, and I didn't get to see them moving or the heads moving because I didn't open my Twitch in time, but let me put up my blurb. Aw, me too, Daniel. Do the replays help at all? It's kind of lonely on the replays, yeah, because I can't interact with you on the replays. I'm stuck in time. Aw, thanks, Ruthie. Sorry, guys. Sorry I have to finish. But you can be happy for me because we're going off to a nice lunch for our anniversary. Love you guys. Ruthie, Whitney, of course, Keegan, Daniel, Trevor, everybody. That's how we talk to George. Everybody. Love to everybody from all of us here in the Clark family, the TLC family. You are all part of the TLC family, and I'm so grateful to have you. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. What am I having to eat today? We're going to go get a salad. We're going to have a salad for lunch, and then tonight we're going to have fish and Brussels sprouts with garlic. I love garlic. Anyway. That was random. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye, Trevor. I'll miss you too. Bye, Ruthie. Bye, Whitney. Yes, happy 4th to you. I hope you all are. We're actually not going to do anything except be at the beach on the 4th. We're celebrating the 4th of July on the 3rd with my mom and some fireworks at a school that puts them off, and then we play frisbee and things like that. It's going to be very special. Thanks, everybody. Happy 4th to my American folks on, Ruthie and Trevor and others live and replay. Thank you for being with us. We love you. TLC. Don't forget to give lots of it to yourself. Tender loving care. It's the only way to make it through. Be your own best friend. And then also have other friends as a bonus. You work in poop. But you know what? You're going to be providing a great service. I hope you get some time off in the evening. Anyway. All right, everyone. I'm going to miss you. I hate these times where it's gone for a long time. Wait till I leave for 3 weeks. At least then I'll see some of you in person. All right, everyone. Until next time. Love to you all. Bye.